This is CWTFB Radio. I am your host, Charlie MaSheen, alongside my high yellow Nella, Shanelle Shante. What's good, baby?
I like that better.
From the depths of hell. Hey.
I thought I was safe today, but clearly I'm not. It's all right.
What's up, baby?
Let's go.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, you sure?
I'm great.
You look good.
Thank you. You too.
Skin all glistening and shit.
That's the semen.
Oh, hey! All right.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No, you ain't. Anyway, episode 86, CWTFB Radio, always sponsored by Details Car Audio and Auto Detailing right on Route 138 in Canton, Mass. Run up in there for all your detailing needs, interior, exterior, car accessories, truck accessories, motorcycle accessories. My people that have you looking clean, fresh, lace, and all of that, man. And we back. What's up? How was your last 7 days?
It was amazing.
Shanelle Shante. It's just French, right?
Yeah, it's French.
Yeah.
Little ghetto
What you know in
French.
French?
I don't know French. I don't know any other language.
That's
a
a French-ass name.
It is.
Okay.
It is. I like
Hey.
it. My dad named me, so kudos
That's
to
a good
him.
man. Shout out my man Howard. My man
The whole
Howie.
government.
That's my nigga. Shout out my nigga Howard.
Wait till he sees this.
Shout out my nigga Howard, yo.
Shout out to my dad.
Yeah,
I love
man.
you, old man. Oh my
Howard is such an old nigga name.
It really
Ain't no nigga our age named Howard. You know a nigga our age named Howard?
Nah. Funny story though. I mean, my dad, he's in his 70s and he's a
Really?
good looking man. My dad's
Wow.
he's
Black
older,
don't crack.
much older. So I mean, it's from his time. So
You still out
it
here
fits
slinging
him.
that dick? Do you know? You got any siblings that's like 10 years old? Because if you do, you know what that means, Howard. Hey.
I don't even know what to say. I do have siblings though.
I was saying this to my man's at work. I was like, yo, look, we do a lot of things that we know we're not supposed to do. Like, we was talking about like eating healthy and shit like that. And I said, look, as long as my dick still works at 70, I'm okay with what I'm doing right now, right? So we'll see.
I don't want to picture
Give
my
a nigga
dad.
40 years.
Nah, I hope
my shit is going
no,
strong.
My dad's retired. He should be laid back, smoking a joint, chilling out. No, he's good.
Old people are perverted as fuck, though. I'm just saying. I got a grandmother who's 90. My grandma 99, 98.
Wow,
She done said some crazy shit, years ago when I was in that network marketing company. Mm-hmm. We was doing like an event at the crib. And she was just chilling. Like, she was chilling with niggas. And I'm like, yo, grandma, like, you don't want to just, like, get the fuck out of here type shit? And she was like, y'all niggas gonna start humping?
No.
And I was like, hey, yo. I said, nah, it ain't that type of party. She's like, so I'm chilling, nigga. We here.
I like
was
that.
all right.
I like
So,
that.
all right. But shout out to the
To the senior
the ones
citizens.
before us, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yep.
But last 7
Cheers to them.
days.
Last 7 days, amazing. This is like my first official shout out.
Okay.
Shout out to Amandi Music.
Amandi Music. Shout out to my guy.
Music. His album, his project dropped.
Was it
I think it
Lies?
was Monday.
What was it called?
No, Lies We Tell. Let me make
Lies
sure I get
We
it straight.
Tell.
I've been on a high from his album this whole week. I'm
It was
not gonna
good.
lie.
I
was
legit
great. No,
listened to it from start to finish. Was it yesterday when you told me to listen to it?
I think I sent it to you yesterday. Yeah.
I listened to it start to finish yesterday.
Oh,
And it
listen, Amandi, if you're listening right now, I plan on coming for you. So, if I can get
Hey.
you up here,
Hey. No.
which I'm pretty sure I will. But no, I would love to have him up here, even if it's a one-on-one. I'm for it. But I've been on a high from his music this past week. Honestly, that's like the highlight of my week. No lie, I love great music. I don't know, it just it does something to me.
It's a really solid body of work.
It is. You're not gonna skip one song.
Yeah, my man been working for years. He been doing his thing. He put in his work. And you know what I mean? I like to see the growth.
Yeah.
In certain
I know a lot of people talk about like how old is he? I don't know
How
for
old
a fact.
is he?
I'm sure he is much older, but for me, I don't care because his music.
How old are his
speaks
grandchildren?
for itself? I shouldn't even be laughing, but you know what? He looks good. He sounds good. So for me, it's two thumbs up.
Shout out to Monty Music. He came through the cypher. He pulled up.
He did.
He came through Polymore.
I seen him there.
You know, he was there. I mean, because Dre was there and all of that. So shout out Monty Music, man. We're gonna have a shout out.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to sit down, man.
Yes, I pray. I hope so.
I
would love that.
I gotta catch my wreck.
But yeah, if that was the highlight of my week, definitely everybody listen to Lies We Tell. I believe it's on SoundCloud and a lot of other major platforms.
I was looking for it on iTunes and I couldn't find it.
I know. Spotify too. Definitely get that out there. But SoundCloud works for me.
Yes,
how was your week?
My last 7 days was good, man. Belle's actually cooked for me for the first time. She brought me some food to work. And I'm surprised because, like, you know, when you have, you know, the Haitian people who's born here, when they're making Haitian food, like, I was just on some like wreck shit. She was making it, and I was like, I want some. And she's like, yo, I'll bring you some tomorrow. And I was like, I bet. So she brought me some, and I was like, hey, yo, restaurant quality. Belle's is like, nigga, what? I said, wow.
I'm rolling my eyes.
Oh yeah, I wish you could have
some. I'm rolling my eyes because you know what? Me and Cash, we missed out. So Belle, shout out to you, but
I had to brag.
I would have loved some.
If you don't brag about your friends, you know, are you really a friend?
True.
You know what I mean?
I would have liked some though.
Oh, sorry. Sucks for you. But what you want to talk about before we bring our guest in, man? Because I got a few things I want to touch on.
Yeah. I mean, besides that, I really just been, you know, on social media. What do you think about that crate challenge?
Hey, yo.
That shit.
The crate challenge is
the crate challenge.
It got
has
niggas.
Caught my
it got
attention.
niggas like getting better, like life insurance policies.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. I don't know where the fuck it came from and why.
Me either. You think the government dropped those crates in the...
Stop. But the illest one I seen though was a nigga who was rolling a blunt.
I seen
and
that.
And it made it across.
Yeah.
It goes to show you that weed levels you out. Maybe I should start smoking weed again.
Did you see the one where homegirl had the heels on though?
Yeah. But I felt like she cheated. She was like crouching down the whole time.
Kind of.
It was like
really.
it was a core balance, right? She was trying to get her core intact.
I mean, have you ever worn heels?
I respect it. Nah.
All right then.
That'd be kind of weird. But nah, I respected it. I thought it was dope.
I seen Boozy. He had like his whole family doing it for like a rack. I don't know how much money he gave them, but would you do it for some money?
It depends on how much.
You would do it
because it depends if I make it.
If you make it.
Nah, I don't think I do. I'm all set.
Did you see how hard they fell?
Yeah, niggas was falling on their necks, their ribs.
Yeah.
It was broken ribs. It was broken ligaments.
The memes are hilarious.
It was ridiculous.
The memes are hilarious.
There was nigga. You saw that little nigga that kicked the fucking crate?
No. Oh yes, I did.
And the older guy. Yeah, the little nigga came out from nowhere, gave him this fucking sweet chin music. Bow to the crate.
I feel like that would be my daughter to do some shit like that.
That is so fucked up. But
no, I did see that. But the crate challenge has been catching my attention. It's funny. Makes me laugh.
It is funny. There was some niggas from Boston doing that shit. It was a few niggas from Boston doing that shit. I forget who. I seen it on my TL. I can't really remember exactly who it was, but there was a few niggas doing it from Boston that like actually got through it.
Really? Did it?
I don't know what kind of ground they had they shit leveled on. I don't know. Niggas be cheating. You know what I'm saying? Niggas
see, in my head, I feel like I could do it, but in real life,
it's all core. Yeah. It's all core. It's all core. Yeah, like that's literally what it is. If you're not a balanced person, don't try that shit, nigga, because you gonna fuck your shit up. Straight up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what you want to talk about?
What else you got?
You said you got something.
I got a few things I want to talk about. I don't know if it's like juicy. I wanted to mention how the new generation is kind of fucking stupid. And the reason why I say that, JT from City Girls, she tweeted, "How did Biggie know that the World Trade Center was gonna blow up?"
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Nelly.
It's the South, bro.
She said, How did Biggie know that the World Trade Center was gonna blow up? Blow up like the World Trade. Yo, you dumb little niggas, man. I hate you niggas so fucking much. You new niggas? Y'all never read a book? There was an attempt on the World Trade Centers in New York in the early 90s. There was an attempt. Some bombs went off, but nothing crazy happened. Nobody really died like that. I mean, niggas, I don't know if niggas died or not. But it wasn't what happened on 9/11/2001. The bitch said,
Don't.
how did Biggie know? What the fuck?
I mean,
Biggie died in what, 97? Right.
It was 97.
Right.
Wow,
He
yeah.
died in 97.
Yeah, he did.
Right. You know the nigga Jamaican. Call me now for your bomber clot reading.
You're stupid. But I mean, maybe it was an honest mistake on her end.
Honest mistake.
I don't know.
It was
I
honest-
don't know. Honestly.
She honestly skipped class multiple times. She honestly.
How old is she?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure her GPA was like a 0.4.
Yeah.
It was a 0.4, not a 4.0.
Listen.
That shit was worse than a dub in 2009, nigga. You heard?
Sometimes people, you know, she's probably in her lane and, you know, she spoke outside of what she's used to. So give her a chance.
JT,
you know.
shame on you. Don't you fucking do that to yourself.
It's because you're a Biggie fan. That's why.
I'm a historian.
Right.
I pay attention to what the fuck happened in my country.
Listen, who says she's from
Are you
here?
proud to be an American? We're Americans, right? Last time I checked.
We
I
are.
know where my parents are from.
Does she identify as an American?
She was born in the US of A.
All right.
Right?
You did your research on her?
I hope.
You hope.
I hope she was born in the US of A.
We hope she did her research on Biggie,
I
but
hope
it
that she
shows
fucking
that
shuts the fuck up the next time she wants to tweet some dumb shit.
I didn't see that. I don't follow her. I'm just now getting back on Twitter, so.
Okay. But that's all I wanted to say. Fuck JT. Well, not fuck JT, but JT, shut the fuck up. Anyway, what you got?
God. Wasn't we talking about Tiffany's? Tiffany's and Beyonce.
Breakfast at Tiffany's? Oh, no. Okay.
No.
Oh, yeah. Beyonce.
Yes.
You know,
you got to say her name real.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
You have to say it like a French person.
Beyonce.
You know what's funny, man? Like your aura, like the way you like carry yourself. I've told you this before. Like Beyonce reminds me of you.
You have.
Yeah.
A lot of people said that.
Yeah.
Lauren London too.
Like the way
New
you articulate,
vibes.
the way you
Yeah.
speak.
You think
You know,
so?
it's like regal.
That's a very big compliment for
Yeah.
me because
Yeah.
I don't see that.
Yeah.
I wish I had her money.
Right. Me too. And if you had her money, I'd be adopted.
I was about to say, what you gonna do? Rob me?
How about Chanel adopt me, nigga? You can claim me in your taxes, nigga. Let's go.
No, I love her. And I know we was talking about, you know, her being what is it? The first black woman.
First black woman to ever sport the Tiffany diamond.
Yes.
Why is this important?
I mean, it's Beyonce.
Now, okay, right? You also mentioned to me earlier the significance of today, August 26th. Right? What is the significance?
Today is, I believe, National Women's Day.
National Women's
I think in the 1920s,
right?
You know, women got their
Don't
right
quote
to
us
vote.
on that, right? We ain't
Yeah,
CNN.
I'm not a historian.
We ain't MSNBC. we hood news. But at the same time, talking about that on the significance of Women's Day, right? Mm-hmm. When Women's Day was passed, the reason being was because that's when women got their right to vote.
Right.
Correct? Right? In the 1920s. So with Beyonce being the first black woman to sport the Tiffany diamond, to me, I didn't really care for it just because it was just more like, fuck those companies that didn't want to fuck with black women before.
Right.
Because black women been popping since I don't know when.
Since.
Them slave owners, who the fuck was raising their kids? Black women.
Right. Yeah. Keep
In the
going.
1920s, when it came to the women getting their right to vote, who had their right to vote? White women. They weren't thinking about us. They didn't give a fuck about our women.
Very true.
So fuck you, Tiffany's. And
But-
like honestly, like it's like Okay, cool. Jay-Z, Beyonce, y'all make Tiffany's hot. Cool. I'm sure they got the bag for that shoot.
I was gonna say that. I mean, she's getting money off of
Right.
that.
We all like money.
Right. So she's doing what she got to do.
I'll never stop a black woman from getting money. I never want to shit on that idea of it.
But what's the part that you don't see the significance in it?
What I don't see is like, who the fuck cares if she's the first black woman? Because there was many women before her. They just were never black.
It's Beyonce.
Right? That's 3 more. That's 3 more than her.
White.
So
Saxons.
right. So imagine 3 whites than a black.
Tiffany's, how about this? How about y'all make a Saxon collection? That should be living. How about you get the new Saxons and only sell them to black people. You got that saxophone? You got that Tiffany saxophone? That should be fire, man.
I mean, the importance that I found was I think the stone was discovered in South Africa, so I thought that was dope.
Was it a blood diamond?
I don't know.
Where are the diamonds?
And the owner's name is Charles.
Charles what?
I don't know, nor do I care, but his name is Charles.
It was probably very long.
It was
All
like
right.
4 names.
Right. Right. But, look, I like that Beyonce and Jay-Z are always leading the charge, right? They're the innovative ones. I think they just need to attach their names to things that are more black.
Right. Very true.
In certain aspects.
Very
You
true.
know, I love Beyonce. I love Jay-Z. I'm not going to shit on them. But whatever. I'm not buying no more Tiffany's for my wife.
I never owned Tiffany's, so I can't relate. I
It's
don't care about
overpriced
shit
sterling
like that.
silver. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's sterling silver that like tarnishes like very fast, and you got to keep cleaning that shit. The fuck. All right. Anyway, you want to bring in our guest?
Oh my God.
You got anything else before we bring in the guest?
I don't have anything else, but like this is the first.
Okay. Do you want to bring her in?
I feel like your intros
depths of
are
hell.
better than mine, but it's gonna be short and sweet. How am I gonna do this? Thanks
Hey,
for putting me on the spot.
Hey, man. I mean, if you don't want to do it, you can tag your man.
Oh no, I want to do it. But if I gotta, tag you in, just hop right in.
All right.
But today
I'm like a Mortal Kombat.
we have the beautiful. Because wait till you guys see her. She's gorgeous. Very talented. Her voice is sultry, and you know how they say music to my ears?
Yeah.
That's her. Like, I
Excellent.
get that vibe,
I love it.
right? Her name is amazing. This is a first for me. This is my very first interview, and this is her first interview. So we up
Hey.
here, we popping cherries.
Hey.
Okay?
Papa Cherries, hey.
Today we have the beautiful, very talented, amazing Dungeon Jane.
Let's go, baby! Dungeon J! Dungeon J! What's good, girl?
What's poppin'?
What's up, girl? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm alive. I'm good.
Yes.
She's gorgeous.
Yes, she is.
Thank you
You're
so
beautiful.
much.
Yes, she
You
is.
are too.
And I'm glad that you're here. I'm really happy that you're here. Dungeon Jane, I've been watching your movements slowly but surely, and I'm impressed. And that's why you're here. But for the people who don't know who Dungeon Jane is, give us a quick synopsis on who you are and what you do and what you represent.
Okay, so my name is Dungeon Jane, of course, and I'm just an artist who is from Boston. From Boston, not Brockton, not Worcester
Okay.
or whatever. Worcester.
Worcester.
Yo,
It's
What's the-
okay. It's okay.
You sound like Eminem when he came to the Tweeter Center. What's going on, Worcester?
no, that would be me. That would be me, honestly. Nah, but
Hey, yo.
I'm from Boston, and I just take pride in creating good music, good R&B, and house music. Just
Nice.
That's just what I do. I sing.
Nice.
Yes.
not a rapper.
Where did you get the name Dungeon Jane from? Like, where did that come about?
From the depths of hell.
Honestly speaking, y'all gonna I'm a barb. I'm really a motherfucking barb.
Okay.
Nikki has a song,
Dungeon Dragon.
like a
Yes.
Dungeon Dragon. Come on,
And that's where
that
it
was
came
my
from?
bitch.
Yes,
yeah.
I
So
love
my
that.
thing is that Yes, I'm a bar, but I also feel like I'm a great artist. So I think a lot. So I think that it worked in terms of me, the name. Being in a dungeon makes you feel like you don't know what to expect. You don't. It's dark. It's you just don't know what to expect. You could be It could be spicy. You feel me?
Right. Oh, she nasty.
I like her already.
So, I just wanted to keep the name just because, like, you know, it will keep people on their toes, and it will. I feel like people will constantly ask that question, which I don't know. I think made me feel excited to even explain.
Okay.
Nice.
I like that.
Where did the Jane part come from? Like Jane Doe?
Jane is so my name is Janelle, and usually people say, like, when they pronounce it, they say Jane Lee.
Okay.
So
Jane Lee.
Yeah, like
Got
Jane
it.
Lee.
Got it. I like that.
So you're obviously Hispanic.
Yes.
Puerto Rican?
Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Body.
Body.
Boricua.
Okay. You know what's funny?
Yes.
Speaking of Boricua, when I'm Not a Player, Still Not a Player came out. Hey, Boricua.
Borera.
I was saying Borera.
Bodera.
I think I just said that. I thought that's what it
It's
was.
Morena.
Oh, like brown.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
it.
Right.
Okay.
Morena. That's
Yeah.
like, and that's what I call my daughter. So like every time I call my daughter Morena, like I always think back to myself. I was like, Boricua, Borena.
Mad confident.
Right, mad confident.
Literally.
But there was no Spanish people around me. Nobody corrected
correct
me. I was
you.
saying that shit for years.
Got it.
And then, you know what I mean? You know, you get older and niggas is like, what the fuck you saying, bodega?
Literally.
What
like,
the fuck is a
yo.
bodega, nigga?
So do you speak Spanish?
No, so my I speak like I feel like I'm a fake ass Puerto Rican, honestly. Like I speak a little bit of Spanish,
Right.
but
She don't speak
I
no
understand it
goddamn
more
Spanish.
than I speak it.
You don't speak
Right.
no damn Spanish.
Yo, keep cool.
You be on
Do you
some,
understand it?
You be on some
I
tranquilo
understand
shit?
it way more than I speak it.
Got
Okay,
it.
okay.
Got it.
All right. So when you have kids, your kids ain't gonna speak Spanish. It's basically
No,
what
I'm
you're telling
teaching them Spanish.
Unless you
the,
meet a
the
Oye.
little bit that I know.
me. You gonna marry a Oye, dímelo? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I ain't got no type. So
Hey.
Do you have kids?
no.
Do you want kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good question.
I
'Cause
do.
Yeah.
people always assume that everybody wants children.
Right.
Right. Just throw it on them.
Right.
When are you
I had to
having
make
kids?
it- Exactly.
Right? It's like, God,
Especially
nigga, I
as
don't
a
even like
woman.
them little niggas.
People were really
It feels
feel
like
that
we're
way.
required to,
Right.
you know.
Yes.
Use
Yeah.
them ovaries. Pump those motherfuckers out.
I mean, me personally, I feel like
Oh, it is Women's Day. My fault.
Women's Day. Yes. I have a sibling. You know, he has no kids, so I
Is he
feel
in
like
a rush,
it's-
or he just doesn't want to do it?
I don't know. Maybe he hasn't found the right one,
Okay.
or I don't know. I
Can
feel
his
like
boy
he
swim?
How old
wants
is he?
kids. I'm not sure. He's 33.
Oh.
Right, and I'm younger than him.
Is he out here
but
shooting blanks?
I don't know what he is doing with his body.
Oh,
And niggas like,
Shout out to my brother.
you could.
no. Right.
But anyway, so for me, it feels like a lot of pressure to just, you know, carry, you know,
Right.
my name
Right.
and, you know,
It's- I get it.
you know, my bloodline. So for me, I feel like I want a lot of kids. Like I want maybe like 2, 3,
More?
4.
That's not a lot.
4 more? Like,
Yeah, I already have
4
2.
more?
Oh,
Or 4?
okay. Okay, maybe 5.
I could go
4.
for maybe like 3 more.
3 more. You want to
I
start
hope-
with 5?
I can go for 4, but
Jackson
if I get
5.
5, yeah. The next time I would love to be pregnant with twins.
That's wishful thinking.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
would
my
love-
dad was a twin.
I would love for you to get that wish, right? If
I
you
hope
can get
so.
that, then
I hope so.
by God.
I want my name to live on and, you know, all of this.
Right. What's your
Glory.
husband's name?
His last name?
Yeah. It's his name. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
But I mean, it's my blood.
Okay,
And it's
your
my
blood.
name, too.
Okay, fair
It's
enough.
equal. See, and this is the thing about today being
My
Women's
fault. I'm
Day.
sorry. I'm just
Don't
so fucking
take that
sexist
away
and shit,
from
yo. Like,
us.
I'm sorry. Like,
This ain't just,
I
you
was
know, it
raised
ain't
by,
just
like, Haitian
him. It's a
people.
us thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
50-50.
blame it on the Haitians.
Or
dog.
100, because we
Blame
coming
it on the
whole.
Haitians, dog. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'll be on some shit.
It's okay. I'm
I'll be
here to
wildin'.
correct you.
I'm here. I'll be wilding. But Jay, what's up, Jay?
What's poppin'?
Spectrum.
Yeah.
I want to dive straight into that
Yes.
Yeah.
because your repertoire is not that large. Your body of work is not that large.
Mm-hmm.
But Spectrum hit on many levels. So
Very
let's clap
much
it up
so. Yes.
for Spectrum for real.
Thank you.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Your debut was excellent.
I appreciate that.
How long did it take for you to put that body of work together?
So that body of work is, so basically for me to get there, I was a SoundCloud artist first.
Okay.
And so I was just like sick of being a SoundCloud artist.
Okay.
So I was just like, fuck that. When I release a couple songs, not even a couple songs, because people release songs that just aren't quality-wise, but when I release a couple songs that are quality-wise, I'm going to put it together as an album. And I don't know, I just was like, just ready to step on next. So,
okay.
Yeah, I just...
As you did.
It was a great body of work.
Yes.
I enjoyed it thoroughly. I actually listened to that shit a lot.
Thank you. That makes me happy.
Yeah, me too.
I'm in
Shout
the
out to
club.
Chad. He actually, that's
Shout out my man
right
Ocho.
hand man. He actually put me on. So definitely
I appreciate
give
that.
him, excuse me, Ocho Cinco. My apologies. Shout out to him. He actually put me on to your music. So before I even knew we were gonna interview you. So yeah, shout out to him. Woo.
So yeah, shout out my man Ocho. My man out here selling bean pies.
I don't
now.
do nicknames like that.
I was in the car. Where was I going? I was going somewhere with my mother-in-law, and I'm playing your album like in its entirety.
Oh, okay.
Like, we're going from Hyde Park, where she lives, and we went to somewhere in the North Shore, right? I believe Saugus or whatever. And she's like, "Hey, yo, like this is like Dominican mother, like you know what I'm saying? She in the car. She's like, yo, who's that? Like she could sing." And I was like, this is actually somebody from Boston. And she's like, hey, yo, like how do you be finding out all about all these people or whatever? And I was like, well, it's through my platform, whatever, da da da. But she was really impressed by you, and that was my first run of Spectrum. Mm-hmm. And what was your favorite song that you recorded on Spectrum?
My favorite song
records.
is Passing By.
Okay.
But I feel like a lot of people don't necessarily like relate to it. But
Right.
it still is my favorite song.
Okay. Why?
Why is it my favorite song?
Yeah.
Just because I'm talking about shit that I actually been through, and because I freestyled that whole song.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, oh.
So you don't write everything. You be went on
most
feeling?
of the stuff that I did on the project, I kind of freestyled, but it was maybe like 3 songs to 4. There's only 8 songs on there,
Right.
so I freestyled, and so I don't know. It just
She's
made
a
me like
beast.
I was lit.
Yes, very impressive. Very impressive.
That was amazing.
The project started off very vulnerable with Ode to You,
Yes.
which I like, and I feel like
I might need a feature. Hold on.
right.
That's my shit, B.
I feel like it is a feeling that I think a lot of ladies or people in general go through or have gone through
Yes.
and can relate to. So was that song inspired by a real situation?
Yes, that song was inspired by a real situation, but in that song, I'm talking to the situation and to myself as well.
Got it.
Yes.
I like that. Okay. So you're not talking to that nigga over there.
Exactly.
Hey, yo.
Got it.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay.
So,
I wasn't pointing to anybody. It was
No,
like,
no.
okay.
No, I get it.
It got
To
real
that nigga
silent
over
real
there.
quick.
No, I get it.
red cups and red cups.
These guys can be very awkward up here. Like, I gotta make sure I catch everything I say because they can really twist shit. It's
They
like
really
the
do.
pressure.
In a second.
Right. Anyway, but you got me.
My shit is Nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love Nowhere. Now, describe house music to me. Because I heard, the first person I heard say house music on this platform was Oompa.
Hey.
She said, I made a
Shout
house
out
record.
to Oompa.
Yeah.
And when she said it, and she was sitting across from me, I was like, okay. Right?
Okay.
And I'm like, but then I went back and heard the song, and I'm like, is this what the house sound is? So what made you tap into that lane?
My mother has always listened to everything, like all spectrums of music. But house music to me means energy. Like, it's energy music. So it's like you could be singing about some depressing shit, but the beat is uplifting, or the way it's sing like, you know, it's uplifting. So it's all about energy, and that's another thing that I'm really big on. Like, it's my energy, the way that I impact people, the way I make people feel. So.
Right, and where you place your energy.
Yeah, so house
like
music
that.
is one of those that I feel like it's so close to me, because like it's one of those, like, you got to be I don't know if meticulous is the word for it, but like you got to be real meticulous on what you write, because like it's upbeat music, but you could be creative on it. You could write about some depressing shit, some happy shit.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because if Cash was
Hey, yo,
here, he would be
Peanut's
like, "How do you
Peanut
spell
Gallery,
that?"
Please, Peanut Gallery.
Peanut Gallery.
Y'all are killing me, dog. Like, all I keep hearing is just mad shit in the back. So please, I'm sorry.
No, we're sorry.
Jesus.
Don't bring him.
I got a lot of feelings of like, and it's not a bad thing, like resentment and sorrow throughout the project. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay, because I wanted to be sure.
Who we gotta fuck up, yo?
Yep.
Where he at?
Accordingly, I got a couple niggas on the list. No, sir, not a couple. Just
Hey,
maybe like 2.
Jane out here.
Yeah,
Hey.
no. I'm not outside like that. Just like 2. Okay, see?
Yeah, right.
see?
It's only 12.
Yo.
I can't. Well, speaking of favorites, my favorite is Like You. For me, you know how you go to like Forever 21 or the big retail stores and you hear that music and you just like, it makes me want to spend some money. So Like You is my absolute favorite on the whole project. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was lit.
Nowhere also.
I love that y'all fuck with my house music.
Yes, I love it. Have you ever thought about like shopping your music to retail stores so they can play it?
Nigga,
A lot of people
Coca-Cola
say that.
will motherfucking eat that shit up. You heard?
Yeah.
See,
No,
I'm
no
saying
lie.
though, like, and that's bad. That's the bad talk.
Target.
I can
Target
hear
to
that.
give you the
in
bag
these
for, like,
stores.
you.
You'll get
Facts.
some
Like, I've
good
always
money.
pictured my music like, well, I don't shop there no more, but Hollister used to play that type of shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know, house
Exact,
music
like
and shit.
American
Abercrombie
Eagle.
and
H&M
Fitch.
and shit like that.
Right.
So,
Let me host your mixtape.
You know, even when I was a customer being there, though, sometimes, like, I'm a silly ass person, though, so sometimes I'd be like, hey, okay.
Right.
Like, depending on what the tunes are. So it's just like, to hear good music while you shop, period, is like a good vibe. So
Right. Makes you
I
want to
think
spend
that would
some
be
money.
great if my shit's shipped to, like, local stores or whatever. Not local, no. Well, yeah, but big stores.
Right. You should definitely
Local
Local
stores,
stores, yes,
but big
but-
brands.
Yes.
Right.
I need big brands.
Right.
I need the
Yes.
bag.
Right. We all need that bag, man.
Yeah, we
all need
do.
that.
Do you play any instruments?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
My
I got the
only
vibe that you
instrument is
did.
my voice.
Got it. I love that. Like I thought maybe you played the guitar or like you look like
No,
you played
so-
the guitar.
I wish.
guitar?
I
Why the
really
guitar?
wish I got
know.
into
Why'd you get the
guitar.
guitar from her?
I don't know. Like she just
My
gives me
beats
that-
are guitar-y too.
Because
Right.
she's Puerto Rican, on Carlos
Don't
Santana
Yo.
even start. No, it wasn't even like that. Like I'm just getting that vibe. I don't know why. Or even the piano. Like she's giving me both of those vibes.
Facts.
Played by Carlos Santana.
Yo, Maria.
So no instruments. Do you plan on maybe like learning?
Yeah, I've always wanted to learn how to play the acoustic guitar and then the keyboard, piano.
Nice.
I've had a piano, keyboard. It's not a piano, but it's a keyboard.
Got it.
And never learned how to play it. My mom got it for me, but I don't know. You know how it is for single mothers. Like they'll get you
Right.
shit, but it's like, damn, to play for that class is like a little bit too much.
right,
You
right.
better learn on your
Figure
own,
it out.
sis.
Right.
Yeah, so I did the singing part, but it was just like, damn, I couldn't learn how to play them keys.
Right.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah.
Do you know how to read music?
No.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sad
Okay.
about that.
Yeah, that's
It's
like
never
really
too late
hard.
to learn.
No, I would never be like discouraged to learn.
Right.
I'm totally willing to do that.
Yeah, I was asking because I went to Berkeley for something. I forgot what it was, and like they're
on
a
point.
different
That's a
type of and they're reading music.
I
and-
wanted to go there
She did
so
her
bad.
community service at Berkeley and
Shut
shit.
up.
Yeah.
Yo, not
She caught that
community
case.
service. Ah!
From the depths of hell.
Don't even touch me. Don't touch me. It's all right. I'm gonna let you guys slide. Anyway, they're very serious. They're serious, like on another level.
I think that's the biggest music school in Mass. To
Yes.
be honest.
I think it is.
like
I think
the
it's
East
the only.
Coast.
Right. Yeah.
Besides like Juilliard.
Not even
I was
in
gonna
the
say
not in the
Juilliard,
world. Yeah, but I think there's some schools
Whatever,
in
nigga.
LA. No,
I don't know.
In
you
LA.
said it's a Berkeley over there.
I didn't even know that. Oh wow.
Berkeley, LA, I didn't know
That's
that.
Okay.
new.
No, I'm like, I
Yeah.
swear there's something in LA.
Learn
That's
something
probably
new
what I was
every
thinking
day.
about.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Okay.
I
Yes.
wish though. I wish I went there because that's just like a whole nother thing of learning. I feel like they teach you like the real shit that you need to learn, the background shit that's important.
Like,
Right.
yeah.
Learning notes and
Right.
But like when you a singer, period, I feel like you're just gonna be you can sing, You're gonna be able to finesse.
Exactly. Yeah. Your talent is gonna speak for itself.
Yes.
I want to ask you something. Since you're
Yeah.
a Barbie,
Barb.
how you feel about Nicki's fucking rapist ass husband?
So my thing with that is just that I feel like I have no comment. I'm a fan of Nicki Minaj. I have no.
Do you like R. Kelly?
No comment. No, I think he's a respectable artist. I just think that what I speak on is just on artistry. But I will say that as black men, I feel like you are easily accused of shit that could make you look bad. So
She got a
I
point.
really won't sit there and sit there on side on anything, even though there's been I guess evidence.
He had a video.
Hey yo!
He videotaped himself fucking
Hey yo!
a child.
I plead the fifth.
Oh, there's
Fuck it.
video.
Where's
He
my
He peed
motherfucking?
on a child.
Oh, you're talking about R. Kelly.
But, nah, let's go back to
My
Nicki.
thing is,
let's go
it's
back
just
to Nicki.
I don't know, man.
All right, Jay.
I really don't know.
All right, Jane, here's my beef. Here's my beef with rape and black women accusing of rape. Whenever a black woman accuses somebody of rape, people try to sweep it under the rug.
Yes, that's a fact.
And when it comes to a black man who's being accused of it, historically, it's mostly been white women
Yes.
accusing him, right? And the white women, when it's a white woman who accuses a black man of rape, now we on some like, yo, this bitch is crying wolf shit, right?
Exactly.
Because
Very
it's
true.
been happening since forever. So we be like, us as the people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We be on some like, hey, yo, fuck these white bitches, right? I don't believe them. Give me some fucking semen proof,
Semen
and then we can have a
Give me some
conversation.
DNA.
Gotta have the Dana.
But when it's a black woman, when it's one of ours who needs to be protected, who is not protected because there's a big name combating her, that's where I'm uneasy. That's
Facts.
why I hate it.
But I think that it's unfair to ask someone who's a fan of someone's music.
Who cares about the music at this point?
Because not everybody does.
Because we have to
if you
talk about the
idolize
situation
somebody
at
and
hand.
someone's helped you through your childhood,
Ooh.
no
Look,
bullshit. It's
hey, yo,
just like
I
I'm not paying not even that I'm not paying attention because I do see it. I feel it. I be like, damn, it makes me feel some way as a Barb. I think the Barbs are divided in itself in terms of that fucking
Right.
subject. No
Right.
bullshit. Because it's just like I don't agree with it. As a child, I've been through that whole like
Wow.
sexual abuse shit. So
Wow.
it's just like
Sorry to hear
I don't know. It makes me feel some type of way, but I don't know. I think that as a person of color, as a black woman, I think that I don't know. I think it's something for me to take into account that it could be easily construed to a black man. Like it's
Right.
Yeah, she makes a point because I mean, you
You
got to
do.
be able to. It's like business and personal. You got to be able to kind
Yeah,
of
like-
differentiate the two. Cause
And we
even-
only started saying this to Nicki because of her husband. I'm not gonna
Right.
disregard that queen. That bitch is a queen.
very true.
with what she's
That
done
bitch
in
did
rap,
her shit in this music shit.
with what she's done in rap, in the industry, I love Nicki for that.
Exactly.
if-
But
when
niggas
you-
disregard that
but
because
if you
she's a
get-
woman.
But if you get behind a rapist, and you try to diminish the wrong.
They do that to men.
When you try to diminish the wrong, it's an issue to me.
No
right?
facts.
Biggie is my favorite artist of all time, right? I heard Biggie was on some gay shit with Mr. C.
Wait, what?
Wait, Mr. C's that
Found
singer?
your father hiding in the
With
room.
those videos?
Fucked him
Yeah.
with the broom. Slid him down the back and threw salt in the wound.
Oh, I never heard that one.
That was on Dead Wrong. What else he say? I can't. What you say? I can't front when I first met you. While I admit what I thought was a trick. You look so good, huh? I suck on your daddy's dick. I never felt that way in my
He
life.
did say that.
He said that.
Ooh.
I
What
didn't
else?
know
What else? He
that.
said. Biggie said some. He said a lot of gay, crazy.
Look at Swab.
Oh yeah. Don't you know my nigga got them fucking kidnapped kids, fuck him in their ass, throw him over the bridge.
You know,
That's
as
how
a
it
kid,
is.
like when you
He's
saying
like,
that, you're not even
wow.
thinking about what
no,
he's
nigga,
saying.
I
You
was a
just
kid. I'm in the
saying
room
it.
like, don't you know my nigga? Fuck. I was like, hey, yo.
Yeah, that's
What
a bit mine.
the fuck?
Yo, Gutter, you already fucking
Right? Like, all right, we gonna go.
Wow.
Like, you threw that little nigga over the bridge, Gutter?
Wow.
Hey, yo.
Gutter was in the studio like,
So, if the stories came out that Biggie was really on some weirdo shit, I would have to own that as the Biggie fanatic.
Stories or evidence?
Evidence.
Okay.
Evidence. It doesn't matter how much I like his music. It doesn't matter what his music did for me at this point.
Uh-huh.
But it's just more like wrong is wrong and right is right.
Big
right?
facts.
So I always want fans to decipher, you know, the real from the feel, right? Like it's like, all right, this is what this person did for me creatively,
Yeah.
but he might really be a piece of shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And we have to own that. So you're saying you're not exempt from that.
Exactly.
Okay. That's all I want to hear.
She made a great point though, because you got to understand when people, especially, you know, mainstream artists create music that gets you through certain times, that's something that's unforgettable.
Right.
So you can't even, like, not saying you are, but people are blinded by certain things in these artists' personal lives where it's like, I don't care about that. This is what they did for me. And that could be selfish of, you know, I'm gonna say us as individuals,
Yes,
because
it's true.
while R. Kelly was going through his shit, I was still playing his music. And I'm not gonna lie,
Certain things that are just timeless, like
Right.
they just give certain emotions. Or
Exactly. Like that's why I don't believe in the whole cancel
Oh,
culture.
no.
Because, you know,
I think that's the weird thing within
this.
this time that we're living in now anyways, is that we
Right.
have to now, like, look at an artist and then be like, okay, well, what are they doing in their personal life that makes me fuck with them? And it's just like,
Right.
damn, what happened to just being an artist? But I totally get it, because I'm a human. So it's just like, you can't be being a beautiful artist and be doing no fuck shit. I get
Right.
it. But
Well, the biggest
it's
differentiator
just-
from artistry to real life is social media.
yeah.
People give
And
so much of
status.
themselves. They give so much of themselves on the internet now that it's
Yeah.
like, how can I not look at you as a regular person now?
Right.
Exactly. It's so
Right.
easy to connect to them.
You're no longer this larger than life person because I have direct to consumer access to you.
Literally.
All I have to do is click a button and everything you post I see.
Literally.
Right?
true.
So everything that you
It's
give
the
to
instant
us is here.
gratification.
Right?
It's true.
So you gave us that access. We didn't ask for it. You gave it to us.
It's a fact.
So now we have to hold you accountable for regular human shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Right?
true.
Two very great points. That's a tough one.
That's a big fact.
Either way, like, you know, I don't think anybody agrees with the whole rape and
Yeah, rape sucks.
Yeah, that.
You know.
It's terrible.
No to rape. Say no to rape.
Right.
No means no. Like, no cap. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, no means
That's
no.
not even funny, but it's
Right.
just like, yo.
You know what I mean? I want to ask you about the name of your project, though, real quick. Spectrum.
Yes.
Why Spectrum?
Spectrum, because, so, like I said earlier, my mom has put me on to all types of music. My mom is my biggest. Oh, I want to give her a hug. But like Spectrum, when I came up with that title, I was thinking about my taste in music, what I like to create, and I felt like I create kind of everything that I listen to, and what I listen to is everything. So
Right.
it was a spectrum of music.
Okay.
But I also didn't want it to be like a messy spectrum of music either, because you could be doing some fucking crazy shit and it just doesn't seem organized.
Right.
But I felt like mine's kind of fit and it.
Now the track
fit
list was
me.
good. Track list was good.
Yeah, it was
Thank
like
you.
It
amazing.
flowed.
Thank you.
It went up and down at some points, but like it was a good up and down where it was like, okay,
Facts.
we needed this pickup right here. at this
Right.
moment, right.
You know how you like back in the day you create like a CD for your man and
Right.
you gotta like switch
Yes.
the order or for your
I never had a man.
lady.
Right, yeah. All right.
I used to make CDs, you know, you gotta put them in. You can't just throw them on a CD. That's it. It gotta have like a build up and you know the
She was
climax.
doing the
you
damn
know, you gotta
thing.
make sure the intro is all set.
Right.
Facts, though.
Speaking of, you know, people that you listen to, who would you say is your biggest influence?
My biggest influence, I feel like it changes every so often, but right now it's SZA.
I love her.
that bitch is my bitch.
I love her.
I like
Yeah.
I love her a
SZA
lot.
SZA's everything. She'll make a nigga feel something, make a bitch
Right.
feel something. Like, come on,
He's
that's,
laughing at something completely different.
I like SZA.
I'm gonna need them to
so
stay focused.
immature. So immature.
I'm a grown ass kid. Leave me alone.
A grown ass kid.
The fuck?
So your sound,
Niggas
it gives
life,
me Rihanna vibes.
Oh my god.
It does.
Janae Aiko vibe.
It gives me like it gives me Janae.
I heard the Rihanna.
But did you hear the
Yeah.
Rihanna? It gives me Rihanna vibes. Have you ever heard that before?
Yes, I have
You
heard
have?
that, and I think because of maybe my my voice is a little like, I don't know, it's kind of not so deep, but
Right.
Rihanna's voice is deep a little bit, so it's just like maybe because she sings on like up tempo.
You can hit that range.
Yes, you guys sound like very alike in a
That
great
makes me
way.
happy though.
Yes.
Rihanna's a beast.
Yes, she is. Do you get offended when people compare you to other artists?
I don't get offended, but I try not to. Like when producers ask me like, "Oh, what type of beat do you want?"
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm tired of saying like, "Oh, I want a SZA beat." Bitch, I want a Dungeon Jane beat.
Yes,
Nigga, that's it.
Right, authentic,
Get in your bag.
authenticity. All
Yes,
right,
that's just what I want.
Yes.
But nah, I don't get mad when people compare me to artists, because it also gives me a mirror. Like,
Right.
okay, maybe
Got
I'm doing
it.
what I got to do.
Got it. No, you definitely are.
Thank you.
That's what I got when I heard it. Definitely a lot of Rihanna vibes, and I love Rihanna.
Yes.
So getting into like the, what do you call it? The nooks and crannies of the project.
Nooks and crannies. I thought it was cooks and nannies. No, I'm playing.
Cooks and
I
nannies.
To get into things very deep. So what was your biggest lesson from your most painful relationship
Wow.
that could have, possibly
Cry right now.
Literally, like,
been
No, sorry.
an influence to this project?
my biggest lesson period was just to be myself. When you hide yourself, you hide a lot. You hide your biggest passions, who you actually are. Like, you can actually make that person laugh,
Right.
and you just think that you're a fucking piece of shit. I don't know. It's just like, it's the weirdest thing that when you're not really in tune with who you are.
Right.
So that was one of the biggest things that I learned while writing like the sad shit on my album, or the biggest thing on my learning through my relationships.
Got it. Just
Yeah.
like being authentic, being yourself.
Yeah, just being myself. Honestly, was the best thing I could have done, and the best thing I could tell anybody to do. Period.
In being yourself, have you ever scared people away?
Fact. Yeah, I scared people away in my relationships.
Got it.
Yeah, I don't think
So
that
you
everybody. No, but just not everybody's ready to be with you when you
Not
are.
everybody ready to be in the dungeon.
You feel me? Niggas ain't ready.
Niggas is like, hey, yo, bro, she had me tied up, my nigga,
tied up.
for the weekends,
Whips
nigga.
and chains.
He was like, yo, my
I'm a
nigga,
nice
He's
guy.
like, I can't do it no more. What more do you want from me?
I'm gonna just set my teeth.
Oh my
Not the
God.
dungeon.
DK.
So, in
get
pushing
dungeon.
people away, what's the best and this is like a 2-part question. What's the
Yeah.
best and then what's the worst advice you have received in going through a breakup?
Ooh. Oh, I can start off with the worst. The worst advice is to get under another nigga to get over another
Yes.
nigga. That
Ladies,
shit.
this is for, look, stop telling your other female friends that shit. Because that, like,
That is
no.
toxic. That bitch
It's
is going to
very
get
much
bodies
so.
first of all.
Right. Very
Bodies
true.
and her energy is about to be everybody. I think that everybody you sleep with, I'm gonna need these guys to.
Right. Show some respect.
I'm listening.
Show some respect.
No, sir, but I think that everybody you have
Who
sex
are these
with.
whole ass friends?
Yo, he's trying to get to the nitty gritty.
Right, he wants the detail.
Who are
Don't
these
even
whores
pay him any
giving
mind.
you advice?
Nah, but I think everybody you have sex with, you exchange energy with,
Yes.
and not to be corny, but it's just like
Influence.
No,
You
that's
really
not
do.
even corny. That's real shit.
Yeah.
you really do. So that shit gotta go. The best advice that I ever heard was to live my life, but we don't do that shit. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We don't
Like,
do
don't
that.
put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah,
Work
we
on
sure
yourself.
do. Put every single egg in that
Yeah,
basket.
yeah. And then it's like when you go through a breakup, then you back in the gym trying to lose
That's
weight.
when you get your bag when you go through a
Right.
breakup, and it's like
Right.
as women, I don't think that we should do that. You know,
Right.
we should be able to flourish without pain,
Very true.
and pain be motivating the fuck out of us, and that shit's sad.
Yeah.
I think it's because y'all are good women, right? That y'all come from this space. Because these savage bitches that we know about, I know a few.
It's true, because when
These hoes
Swab
be
be
out-
talking to me about it, I be like, for real?
These bitches be out here swallowing mad cocks
oh my god.
like
Swallowing mad
it's like it's a marathon.
Come on.
They be like, give me another. Let me have another.
Cut them some slack on International Women's Day. Give them a break.
I'm picking y'all up. Y'all are great.
All women.
The rest of these heathens, I can't speak for them.
I am fucking
All I
crying.
know is the great energy that I'm within right now, that I'm in the company of right now. But
Anyway.
the rest of these sexual deviants, we don't have to speak on them anymore.
So, me personally, this is like, I think even for a lot of people in general, you know, when you move on, whether being single or in your next relationship, whoever you dealt with in the past, it's like, do I dead you or can we remain cordial? You know,
Right.
how do you feel about being in a new relationship and remaining friends with your ex?
It's not possible.
Why?
I don't know, because like I've never been in that situation. Every ex I hated, so it just was like,
Really?
Damn.
You
yeah,
haven't, like,
except
you
for
never
the
had
last
like
one. No bullshit.
you haven't had an ex that's like, you know, treated you great and it wasn't your time with them.
No. I've been
No.
abused and used.
Damn.
Used and abused. How do you feel about that?
I've been
Like
in the same
remaining-
relationship since I was 18 years old.
I know.
Yo,
I'm
good
exempt-
answer.
I'm
That was
exempt
a
from these
good
conversations, though. Like,
answer.
I'm
Very
really
true.
exempt from these. Like,
Very
it's
true.
like, you know
But
what
I mean,
I'll be on
even
the
like
outside
as a
looking in.
guy, and you know, with your wife, or like, do you think it's okay
you're
as a married man?
married ass nigga out
Yes.
here, yo.
Shout out to
My wife's
married.
Shout out
tatted
to
on my
Black
hand and
love.
shit. You heard?
Yes.
You heard?
How do
You
you
know?
feel
Oh, that's
about
beautiful.
you know
Wow.
people in
Thank
general
you.
remaining
BRB.
like in
Friends with
ties
their
with their
exes?
ex?
I think it's possible.
You think so?
I think it's definitely possible as long as boundaries are respected. Because it's easy for you to look at somebody that you've dealt with in the past and go back to that space mentally, right? Just being around them or, you know, being in the same room with them, right? And
Right.
it's like, you know, so you gotta be mentally, you know,
Stable,
on point.
right.
Where it's like, yo, fam, like, this is my friend, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? And also your partner has to understand that too, right?
Right.
It has to be very transparent with your partner where it's like, okay, you know, every now and then, you know, you might be on the phone with your ex. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it be on some shit. So it has to be on like a very leveled playing field all around, I think.
So if that was like the case, say it was, you know, I don't know, you on the phone with your ex or your wife is on.
But you're
the
talking
phone
about
or
some,
something,
you talking about
and
some
then
random
that's
shit.
it.
It's not. It don't gotta be no crazy shit that you're talking about. Like,
It could just be
it's a
like,
regular
"Hey, how you
conversation.
doing?" Right,
Like,
but
hey,
it
yo, what's
doesn't.
up?
It doesn't sit well with your partner. Do you feel like that leads to the lines of being controlling, or like, you know what, I have to respect my relationship, and we can no longer remain connected?
There's like a very thin line.
Okay.
Yeah, that line is.
It's so.
It's a string.
It's micro thin. Like it's so thin
That bitch is a string.
that we shouldn't even fucking talk about it.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It's like
Moving on.
that shit between my fingers. That shit. So it's like because it does come down to your partner though, right? And you have to understand
respect thing.
Right. It's a respect thing, and your partner has to understand who you are as well,
Right.
and who they got in a relationship with.
Yes.
You know,
that's the big part.
You know, towards the beginning of my relationship, I ain't gonna front. Like me and my ex was still cool. Like we would talk regularly. Like not regularly, but like it wasn't an issue.
Right.
But Shorty respected that, where it was
Right.
like, all right, that's your people's. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, it is what it is. Y'all spent a lot of time together. But, you know, relationships fade. And then you want to focus more on what's important, right?
Very true. What's
You know what I'm
in the
saying?
present
So,
in
right.
front of you.
So it's
Got it.
not more like, it's not like a hanging on thing. It's more like this is my people's.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like I fuck with them. So like I said, I mean, it's a touchy situation, but it all depends on the dynamics of your relationship,
Got it.
who you with, and who the fuck your ex is too.
Very true.
Because if your ex is disrespectful, then
Yeah, you can't
You know what I
even.
mean?
That's not even an option to be cool with a disrespectful ex.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
you know what I mean. So it's a very singular situation. You know what I'm
Yeah.
So inquiring minds, not that there's anyone inquiring
you fucking?
in general. In
No, I'm playing.
particular.
saying? Is that what you was gonna ask?
Are no. I was gonna ask. I mean, I feel like it's important for a lot of people to know when it's there's an artist because fans get infatuated and they have like this picture of you in their mind. So for some people,
No,
for some people, it might be important to know certain things, but. Are you in a relationship? Are you single? Is it complicated? Let them know.
It's not. Well, the mind is complicated.
It looks complicated.
The fucking mind.
Hello.
This bitch right here is
Hello.
all over the place. But no, I'm single. I'm single, which is a good
Ready
thing.
to
'cause
mingle?
Yeah, she
That part.
outside.
She's outside. Part-time.
Not part-time.
20 hours.
Part-time because I'm a good girl.
30 hours a week. It's less than 32.
Yeah.
Yo, no, but I'm single, and I think being single as an artist, like as a female artist, is a good thing anyways. So that makes me happy.
Why would it be a bad thing if you weren't?
Cause niggas be, you gotta please your man, please your your manager, your
Ooh.
producers. Niggas be having crushes on you.
No,
It's
your
a
manager needs to
lot.
please you. He works for you.
No, yeah,
Okay.
but I think that you could. So what I mean by that is that let's say if I have a man that is disrespectful of me having a manager that is a man,
Okay.
I gotta check my man.
Right.
So he gotta respect my manager.
Right.
That's my job.
And then it becomes a conflict of
Right.
interest.
yeah. So that's what I meant by that.
Okay. So, do you feel like it's harder for a woman in a relationship to make music than a man who's in a relationship to make music?
Oh yeah, I think so because females, I think if you're a smart bitch, you're gonna take advantage of the niggas that do got crushes on you. But if you're in a relationship, it's just like, damn, that shit makes you feel guilty.
Yo, Jane is toxic as fuck. Nigga.
Yeah.
She's telling it how it
Advantage
is.
of the
I
niggas
am.
that like, wow.
I mean,
Hey yo.
to
Well,
put
maybe I
it,
shouldn't have drank this.
she's spicy. I mean, to put it in simple terms, I feel like us as people, we're all here to use each other.
Yeah.
Honestly,
to some sort. To
we
some,
are
to-
no.
to
It's
some
not.
extent.
No, it's not. Not to some extent. In all ways, shapes, or forms, unless you are okay with being solid and singular by yourself
Right.
in every area.
I don't know nobody that's
you'll
okay
never
with being
progress
solid
being
and
by
singular.
yourself forever.
Some people feel like they can,
And
but
that's why I hate the term self-made. I hate that term. It's not true.
I know.
It will never be true.
I didn't think about that, but it's true.
Oh, I'm self-made. Nigga, you had a team.
A team.
You had
you
mad
decided,
niggas behind you.
right?
Those
Whether-
probably be the
Right.
niggas with the most help.
Whether,
Right.
Crazy.
Whether or not you implemented this team or just naturally formed or it
Right.
was given to you or whatever, nobody makes it here by
By
themselves.
themselves, yeah. Everybody.
Nobody,
needs
you
somebody.
can't make it
You
there.
can't.
Yeah.
It's literally impossible.
Yeah, you can't.
So I hate that term, like, yo, I'm self-made. It's like, nigga, no, you ain't, nigga. Like, you paid a few niggas on the way to get here. You paid a lot of niggas on the way to get here, actually.
Yeah.
Niggas, you needed niggas to get here.
Very true.
You might be the only nigga that everybody's talking about, but that don't mean you did it by yourself.
Right.
So,
right.
so you're right. So with what you're saying,
yeah.
everybody gets used.
Right. And then that's not a bad thing.
What
It's
type
not a
of
bad
use,
thing.
right?
It's not a bad
Right.
thing.
It's not a
right.
bad
You know,
thing,
you have a
there's
job.
an exchange with everything.
Exactly. You have a regular 9-to-5 or whatever job. You are.
Your relationships are that.
Right.
You're
You
getting
supposed to
money
love
for
me,
your
I'm supposed to
work.
love you.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
You give to get, and that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I agree
People
with
make
that.
it sound like it is, but it's really
Because
not.
It depends on what you're being used for, I think.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right.
So,
I like that.
yeah. What's a relationship killer to you?
Oh, the lies.
Or for you? Yeah.
A relationship killer to me is just not. Whoa. Before the lies, it's just not being able to be myself. Because
Okay.
that's my biggest thing that I've realized from my most toxic relationship is that I need to be able to be myself.
I know a
Okay.
guy.
Yo. So yeah, that's my biggest relationship killer. Like if I can't be myself, if you don't laugh at my little corny jokes and shit, then I can't.
How corny
I
are they
can't.
though?
I'm a little corny. I'm a little corny.
Niggas be having a stone face like,
no bullshit. Like damn, what the fuck?
like, bruh, nah. it's
That
in
just
there.
mean that you
You
guys
gotta
are
be
not,
that pressed against life,
Right.
like-
you gotta have somebody, or to be with somebody you could be silly with. Like that's
Right,
necessary.
right,
You know, you don't
right,
get my
right,
jokes. It's like,
right.
why are you here?
Right.
Thank you.
Your
Like,
person,
I'm laughing by
yeah,
myself.
Your person has to
Right.
understand where you at with it.
Right. Sense of humor
Right.
is very important in a relationship.
That's my biggest thing.
Yeah.
That
Hey,
shit
yo.
makes
They don't get to
somebody
go
so
laugh with
attractive.
somebody else.
It's funny because it's funny how personalities. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
No, you're good.
I want to get this off real quick because back when I was dating, like when I was a teenager and shit, I'm over here. I was messing with this chick who I used to think was like super fucking stale, right? And like I would she would call me. And I'd be like, why is this bitch calling me?
Oh
dog?
my
Like, you know what I mean?
God.
And like, no, I mean, no disrespect. But it would be like, yo, she's mad boring. So like, it never went anywhere, right? Like,
Yes.
it went nowhere. Like, I no longer was attracted to her because of how boring she was. So like, it never
the
got
personality.
it never got physical. But then somebody I knew started dealing with her, and they was like this.
That's so.
And I was like, you
weird.
like this lame bitch? Like, wow.
That's how you know a nigga's
Right.
lame.
Right?
There's everybody for somebody.
Like, what the
Right. So yes.
There's
So-
everybody. See, and you
Exactly.
agreed. I did it
Yeah.
again today. There's somebody for
There
everybody.
really
No
is.
bullshit. It really is. It really is.
And I thought he was an ill nigga, so I'm like, you fucking with her on dogs? I'm like, yeah, this chick can't hold a conversation for shit. And like, yeah, but it's crazy. But
Yeah,
so I
it is,
understand that.
though.
I definitely get that.
Yes. You got
For
any
sure.
questions? I feel like I'm asking all the.
Look, nigga, go ahead. Shit, I'll let you rock.
I can go
I feel
on
like
for
I wrote some
days.
shit. I wrote some
No.
shit down, but like we do got to bring it in for a landing soon.
I mean, before we bring it in for a landing, and this has been sitting because the conversation.
What's
has
a
just been
landing?
So that's like land the plane.
Oh, yeah, I know it's a landing, but like, does that mean it's a
She
like
said it's a
y'all about to ask
landing.
something crazy or?
It's a landing.
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, unless Charlie has something crazy to ask you.
Oh, okay.
That's
How do you
not
feel about
me.
white people adopting black children?
Wait, first of all,
I'm not
before
fucking
we
with that.
hold on. Can I gift her
know
with
what's
this
so
first?
weird?
Let me gift you with this before you get there. 'cause
Oh, I
maybe
love
you can snack
gifts.
on it while you are answering this crazy.
I can snack on it
Facts
while I'm
and questions.
answering.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
go ahead.
absolutely.
See,
Just
because a
don't be
bitch like
smacking.
me likes to eat.
Just don't be smacking.
Just don't smack in the phone.
Tell me what flavors.
This is
Punch pies.
This is probably
my
Oreos.
sample package.
Uh-huh.
That's an Oreo. Yes, I do. So that's punch pies, right?
I'm gonna
Follow the page,
squeeze
punch
you.
pies.
Banana
Okay,
punch.
that is that's the golden Oreo. Then you got the original chocolate Oreo. You got strawberry cheesecake on top,
Oh, girl.
and then peach yogurt. Okay, got a little
Strawberry.
spoon in
Girl.
there, so
The
you can at
strawberry
least
cheesecake.
She gave me the
have a little
sweets.
treat while you're here with us.
Thank you so much.
But yes, answer his crazy question.
Oh, matter of fact, now before we get into that,
What's
shout out my
good?
man Herb. I seen him in your video. What song was that?
He was
that
a
was,
star.
I think that was
Do It. It was Do It.
Yes.
Yo,
he was in there looking like Itzy shit even valeu, my nigga.
Something.
Like, you know what I'm saying? My man had the baby, I'm love you face. You know what I'm saying?
I saw somebody commenting in Creole, and I was just like, yo, if I could only fucking understand Creole.
Go on Google.
It was me.
Yo, I was crying. I was like, yo, I know they're catching wreck. I know
Baby,
they are.
I'm love you.
Go on Google.
I'm
put
just
it in the
wait for the boss.
translator. You'll figure it out. You're crazy.
You're
but what was
right.
your
Shout out
fucking
my man Irv Gotti, man, real nigga, man, good nigga. That was a good look. I like seeing that, man.
Yes.
You know, creatives collaborating within the scene. It was dope to see him in that. But back to my question. How do you feel about Saxons adopting black children?
Yo, it's a weird thing because like so I used to work at a daycare, and I remember like one experience of like actually seeing that like in my face. It was this little girl who basically didn't have her hair done at all, and I just was like,
Right.
why y'all just piss me the fuck off? And I was like,
hair.
yeah, I can't do nothing because
Yeah.
like, you know, I'm just like a teacher at the school, so it's just
Right.
like you can't overstep boundaries, but
Right.
it's to see that it's just like it's in your face that
Right.
It's a culture thing.
don't put your foot in where you really don't even fit in,
You don't
please.
even understand what the fuck's going on.
You don't know what the fuck
They
is
don't
going
even
on.
own the right brush.
Nah, but I don't know. I think it's like I don't know. It's a weird thing. Like if you was in a fairy world, like you would be like, okay, yeah, that's cool. Like, you know, it's finally cool. It's like integrated. But nah, if you really think about it, the shit that they know and what they relate to is completely different.
Right.
Really different.
Right.
I was talking to my wife about this earlier. And I said, hey, look, all right, imagine me, Charlie, being adopted by a white family.
Oh,
right?
no.
Imagine me growing up and I'm like, hey, yo, why my hair not like y'all's, right? How come, you know what I mean? I don't get the shit that y'all are into. How come the lotion y'all
Exactly.
how come the lotion y'all
It ain't-
use keep
it's
my
not
shit
hitting
drier
for what
than a
it's supposed
bitch?
to hit for.
Right? How come, you know what I mean? Y'all playing Lionel Richie around me like it's supposed to make me lit.
And that's another thing.
Right?
They will do shit.
They're like, hey, Charles, hey,
Yeah.
Lionel. Sprinkle a little Lionel on it. And I'm like, hey, yo, play Tupac.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Why? And I don't even like Tupac. Just save me, please.
Save me.
This is new. I didn't know that, but
You
go
didn't know
ahead.
that?
I had no
Come on,
idea.
come on,
Damn.
come on. I don't think it's okay. I think you Saxons should keep your fucking unseasoned paws off of our black children. Stay the fuck out of their lives. Stop
It's
trying to
it's
fuck them up.
what is that
And I
thing
think
you
a
have?
lot of these motherfuckers be trying to enslave our kids.
Yes.
fetish.
Yes. Oh, she made a great point.
A fetish?
Yeah, I don't fuck with
You
that.
see what Charlize Theron is doing to them African kids?
Oh, she's adopting?
First off, South Africans
I didn't even know
are the
that.
worst Africans on earth. The white South Africans. The white South Africans, they really believe that they're the original Africans.
Africans?
Oh, really?
Afrikaners is what they call themselves.
Wow. I need
They
to
could
look
suck a
into
big
that.
fat dick. And I hate the fact that they speak another language because now the language is making them feel validated.
No, yeah.
We don't just speak English.
Exactly.
Wow. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's a tough one. I mean, because sometimes there's like real life situations where us as minorities, you know, we go through different shit.
Yes.
And I don't know, some of these kids are in crazy situations. And they're kids too. But they're in crazy situations, and white people they be the first ones that want to adopt. I don't know why. I do believe love is love.
White guilt.
But okay. All right.
They're like, well,
I
you
have
know,
nothing
my
else to
grandfather
say
did
in
own
regards to
slaves.
that. All right.
What is your last
Let me
name? I
get
think I used to
back.
own your
All
grandfather.
right. So you don't think that white people are genuinely like capable of loving on our kids?
Are
I
there
think
good?
so.
Are there good people?
I think
Are
so.
there good people? Yes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be that cynical guy and say no,
Yeah.
right? But I feel like there are people. I feel like the screening process should be more extensive,
Okay.
right? As far as like, who do you let
Yeah.
adopt people out of their cultures? I don't think you should displace people out of their cultures, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think Asian kids should go to Asian families.
Right.
I think black kids should go to black families. I think white kids should go to white families, right?
Okay.
Why? Because there's going to be a disconnect within that child at some point in life where it's like, why is my whole family this way and I'm this way? Right? They don't even know where the fuck they come from anymore. And then they're looking at the other families that are dropping their kids off, and they all look the same.
So
right?
what about the families that are like the black and brown kids that are adopted by a white family, right? For whatever situation, but they're still connected with where that child came from, so that they know both sides.
If it's healthy, I'm with it.
Okay.
If it's healthy, I'm with it. But I think a lot of white people, they place that white guilt onto society, and then they want to be like, well, look at my kid, he's black.
Right.
My kid's
That
black
is
as
true.
fuck.
That is true.
Like my kid, it's really hard to comb my kid's hair. Okay, we have to get a special comb and a special brush and some special spray to make it work. Jamal is difficult. All right, so the reason why I wanted to bring that up is because I saw something. It was like a Hispanic girl. She was in a mall. She saw a white family.
I
with
saw
the black
that,
child.
and the girl looked like she was
Yes.
crying, and then
The black
she
child
was
was
hungry
bad.
or
sexually
something,
abused.
right?
All the other kids looked really good. The black girl was wearing a muumuu. Her hair wasn't done.
She
She
was like
looked
a
hungry.
modern-day
She was
slave.
fucking crying.
Yeah.
And like the mom was just standing there with her arms crossed. And I said, look what the fuck is going on here.
Yeah.
So there's certain people that we need to protect our kids from. Whether and I don't mean like our kids personally, but like
Right.
our black
people.
and brown
Yeah.
children, dog. Like who's there to protect them? You know, the system is against them already.
Yeah.
So it's like, who the fuck is we? Like, what are we gonna do to make sure that these things don't continue to happen?
Exactly.
And that shit breaks my heart. It really does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, I have white friends. Like, yeah, they know who they are. But when I say Saxon, I ain't talking about you, nigga. So, talking about the rest of them motherfuckers that live in your neighborhood.
It'd be like,
Right? My neighborhood sucks too. Fuck Mary Tamer, by the way.
Oh my god.
Fuck Mary Tamer. My neighbor put up a Mary Tamer sign, and I took it out of their lawn and I stepped on it.
The disrespect.
Yeah. Yeah. You know who I'm voting for. I'm not going to say her name because I don't want people to think that it's me that got her on this bullshit campaign. No, it's us, nigga. It's Charlie MaSheen, CWTFB Radio. Fuck Mary Tamer and anybody who loves her. Anyway.
I don't get into too much politics.
Local politics.
Yes. But speaking of like our kids, do you believe in gentle parenting? Or like, are you the parent? Like, do you and your
I'm
wife
the
play
enforcer.
good cop, bad cop?
Amy tries not to play good cop, bad cop, but she inherently is the good cop.
Okay. I can see that.
You know what I mean? I just don't play that shit. I really don't.
Do you believe in gentle parenting? Like, instead
Yes.
of being firm, you can get your point across in a certain way where your
Yes.
children can understand that's beneficial for the both of you guys to communicate in a healthy way?
I think with kids, I naturally sound scary.
Yeah,
So-
you do.
So, it's
You
hard.
sound scary to everybody.
So it's hard. It's hard to do the.
I don't even want to know what you
say.
sound like first thing in the morning before you clear your throat. You sound scary to everyone.
My daughter is like. My daughter's like, she's what grounded me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Having a little girl and learning to be more sensible about feelings.
Okay.
And walking her through how she expresses herself is hard. You know what I mean? But like yo, nigga, suck it up, nigga. You be all right.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
And there be times where I get there where it's like, yo, look, this is just the way it is. Deal with it.
I said what I said.
Right. But I do believe walking your kids through their feelings.
Okay.
I do believe with letting your kids express themselves. And it's hard to do that because sometimes kids just don't have the words. My daughter's
Right.
5, right? There's times where she wants to express herself and she does, but I understand it, but it's like what you just said, nigga, like
that don't make no sense.
Yeah, right.
That don't make
Right,
no sense.
right.
Did you hear yourself?
But it's we're still new at this parenting shit. I'm only 5 years in, dog.
Yeah.
know
Oh,
what I mean?
you are. Wow.
I'm only 5 years in.
I
My
feel like a
daughter-
vet now.
my
I'm 7
oldest-
years in.
My oldest kid is 5.
You're
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
You're
So like
right.
I'm still new at this shit. So like
Okay.
it's a day at a time. You know what I mean? But fuck them kids.
So,
Hey, yo.
For someone who doesn't have kids, what do you think about gentle parenting, or like from your childhood into someone who wants to have kids? Like, how do you think you're gonna parent your kids?
I think I'll be in the middle because I am a nanny.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my experience is mostly from daycare. So, daycare. I said daycare.
Hey.
So my theory on gentle parenting is that I have to do gentle teaching.
Right.
So
Right.
it's just that if I could come across and could resonate to a kid with my gentle teaching, then I can clearly do that as a parent.
Okay.
But I think that me being comfortable, like me putting together how I want to parent is probably going to be right in the middle. Because it's just like, you ain't about to be wilding out. I'm gonna get you in check. But I feel like gentle parenting really doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't have to do with that. It's more so coaching your kid into emotions. And
Right.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to check you.
Right.
Walking them through sorting feelings.
Yeah.
Is the biggest thing. Because when they're that young, like 5, 4 years old, like they're like really just becoming themselves, like really learning how to express themselves on the simplest form.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
So you don't want to be too heavy on the this is how you got to do it. Because,
Right.
Exactly.
Because sometimes it scares them into even saying anything.
Exactly. Children are the
You
most
know what I mean?
sensitive beings.
So-
They're rubber bands. So whatever you stretch them to is what they fit to. Like,
But
it's,
once
it's
she
crazy.
get like 8, 9 niggas on and popping, nigga,
yeah,
it's like, nah, nigga, fuck that. You know what I'm
They're
saying?
crazy.
I was
mean?
laughing because I'm thinking about the many times as a child I was scared to say something, and like the stupidest. I'm not a good liar. Like the lies I told. Like what? The both of you guys. I'll go first.
Yeah.
What is the stupidest lie you remember telling as a child? So for me,
That's a good one.
I remember. You already know it's gonna be stupid and funny. My family and I, we were living in Maryland with, some relatives for a moment while our house was, being done up. My parents just got married. And there was a bathroom where, like the bathrooms, the half bathrooms with the sink really close to the toilet.
Yes.
So it's not that much space.
Yep.
And then there's the mirror that opens. And there was a razor in it. And as a child, I don't know, even now, like I like to keep my eyebrows done. Like I used to put slits in my eyebrows.
Yo, she was having
I don't know
designer
if you remember.
eyebrows. and
Cuts
shit.
in your
I used
eyebrows,
to put
trying
the
to
two
wild
cuts.
out.
I
Yo.
always
Game
wanted my
Mazals,
eyebrows to
never
be
bow
neat.
wow.
And there was like a razor that was in the mirror, and like I shaved half my eyebrow off.
Oh, I've done that.
Right, but I
Oh,
don't know
wow.
why I was so scared to tell my mom. So
She didn't see
when
it.
she
before you could tell
she
her?
seen it.
Oh.
No, she seen it because at that time my aunt was already like, "Oh, your mom
Yeah,
about
when
to
she-
be like what?" So my dumbass, not knowing how razors worked at that time, because at like 9, 10 years old, what am I shaving?
Right.
Right.
I said that.
Arms.
I said that I was in the mirror and in between that little spot between the sink and the
yo.
toilet.
No,
I said
you
it, the
hit
razor
it.
fell, and it was like, and it shaved my eyebrow off. And my mom was looking like, say that again. What happened?
Right,
and
like-
I was like really serious about
She's
it
like, I should
too.
smack the shit
tried
out of
Right?
it.
She's like, come on now. So
you. That takes the cake. I don't think it's gonna top my shit, but you go
right.
ahead.
That's
So
a
Ladies
good
first.
one.
What's the stupidest lie?
I don't know.
told
Now
at
you're
a
making
job?
me think of a fucking shaving story. So I don't know. When I was younger, I couldn't shave, so I used to fucking shave. Yo. Okay, so first of all, I'm pretty sure y'all know Hispanic women are hairy.
Very hairy.
That shit
yes.
is annoying. So, but why the fuck did
No
I
comment.
shave spots in my legs so
Oh
that my mom couldn't?
god.
But the thing is that I used to sleep with my mom. So
Hey,
my
yo.
legs, and I was real cuddly. I love my mommy. So
Nice.
she was like, yo, why you like so smooth? Like, what's going on? I was like, I didn't even know what I said, but that was like the only craziest lie. I'm pretty sure I came up with some creative shit, but that was
I
like
was
the
on the
only
slip and
thing
slide
I had
earlier,
to think
Ma.
of is in terms of shaving.
My god.
All right.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna give
can't.
y'all a two-part.
Right, what's yours?
I'm gonna give y'all a two-part. I just want to piggyback off the shaving shit.
Facts.
Because, I mean, I used to see my mom shave her legs and shit, whatever. Woo, woo. So I seen her razor in the bathroom. I had to be like, I don't know, 8, 9 years old. I'm in the bathroom and I grabbed the shit and I'm like, where's the hair on my body? Right?
Yo.
Right? So I'm like, I'm looking at my arms. Nah, not hairy enough. That ain't good enough. Right? I'm looking at my hair and I'm like, I ain't really got that much hair on my shit. So I was like, oh, eyebrows, lit.
No. No.
Hey, yo. My mom walked into the bathroom. She looks at me. She shakes her head and just walks out.
Yeah, like you couldn't even lie about nothing at that point. No bullshit.
She was like, yo, what is wrong with this kid?
I don't know why shaving is so intriguing as a kid.
It is. 'Cause
Like,
I'm thinking about even my daughter. She shaved her whole eyebrow off too, and it was the
You just be
funniest
looking
thing
crazy,
where I
like-
just had to take my phone and like snap pictures because I'm like, this is hilarious. You're gonna see this when you get older. I don't know what it is about shaving.
It's the motion.
funny.
It's seeing it happen, right?
Yeah.
But the second part to the story is the stupidest lie I've ever told.
Mm-hmm.
I had to be maybe 10 or 11 years old. I was like out at like Almont Park or like, River Street Park or something, playing ball with my friends, just being a kid. And I come home, white tee, dirty as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Basketball sneakers, basketball in my hand. My mom, it's like 12:30. My mom's like, "What was you at?"
12:30 midnight.
Yeah.
No.
I was
Oh,
like, "What was
wow.
you
At
at?"
you was
19 years old.
outside.
What?
You said 19 years old.
Yeah, I had to be like 9, 10, 11 years old, right?
Oh, you bugging.
My mom's
You
like-
were bugging.
My mom's like, "Yo, where was you at?"
Listen.
My dumb ass, I was at the library.
No.
Straight face.
I'm done.
I was at the library. My mom looked at me up and down, and she was just like, I don't have the energy to fuck
No
this
bullshit.
nigga up.
Yeah, because it's just like, are you dead ass?
She was like,
You
"Go
couldn't
get
even be
she's like,
creative
Go get
with
your
the
dirty
lie."
ass in the shower and go to sleep." I said, bet.
Oh, you're
At the library.
right. I feel like as girls, that would have went a lot different.
A lot
That
different.
was literally the worst lie. And she knew I was lying.
And you didn't get your ass whooped?
No, because she just didn't have the energy, dog.
You're lucky.
My mom was 42 when I was born. You understand what I'm saying?
You're right. You're right.
I'm the
I
last.
forgot.
I'm the last one. I'm the baby. Clearly, I was not playing.
Right.
So what happens is she's tired.
Yeah.
She don't got time for your
At
shit.
11, she's 53 years old.
Yeah. Okay.
Literally.
She's like, nigga, I could fuck you up, but I'm gonna be hurting in the morning from fucking you up.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
It's not worth it.
yeah, it ain't worth it.
That's hilarious.
But-
It is.
That's hilarious.
We do have to bring this in for a landing. Dungeon Jane,
What's up?
do you have anything you want to end off with before we close this out?
No.
No. How was your experience at CWTFB Radio?
It was great.
Yes.
I was
your
able to
first
be myself.
interview.
I was able to be myself, which is so important.
Nice.
Yeah, y'all are all cool, so that makes me feel good.
Happy
And y'all
to have
ask
you here.
questions that's just like, okay, let me stay on my toes.
All right.
Okay?
Not too
Okay.
much pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
We
Not
had
too much.
fun. That's the whole idea.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
This is good. Nelly,
Yeah.
you know what
I
mean?
like
You
that.
do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. We
I like
both
when
got
I-
our cherries popped today, so I mean,
Hey,
I had
Cherries
to show
are
out.
being popped.
We having
I had to show out.
Hey.
You so stupid.
Hey, badage nettois. But Dungeon Jane, I'm excited to see what you do with your career.
Yes.
I want to hear more music. I want to hear more projects. You know what I mean? Holla at her for more videos, because I'm sure he would want to be in all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But no, it's
Fucking
been a pleasure to have you up here. Drop your handles for the people.
Yes.
So you can follow me at Dungeon Jane on Instagram, Dungeon Jane on Apple, all streaming platforms. It's my project is called Spectrum. Please stream. And yeah, so just connect with me. Mostly I'm on IG, so Dungeon Jane.
Okay.
Nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
Perfect. But you know who we are. This is CWTFB Radio. I am Charlie MaSheen. This is High Yellow Nella Shanelle Shante, man. From the depths.
Y'all gotta
of
let that
hell.
go. The shit is gonna be played out
I
by
need a
next
fire.
week.
I need a fire sound effect. Right now.
No, just give me some like twinkly sounds, like
Shit,
real
like-
sparkly, right? You know,
From the depths of hell.
Shanelle Shante.
We love y'all. Till next week, episode 86, Dungeon Jane. Let's go.